Here in Hull we have some new psychedelic pedestrian crossings. Here is one on Market Street. These are experimental, designed to nudge you towards the correct crossing point. So now it's the start of ripping out the old, putting in the new. So take the old sink out. First issue is disconnecting the waste underneath, which is an old pipe and it's stuck. It will come away though with a bit of heat. Then we're going to have to cut where I'd marked. I'm going out to that dotted line there. I'll come to this line here, and then this line just here, not that one. I'll come to there, and then, daft as it sounds, I've got to cut this space there. That's because there's just too much inset on there, but all that will be covered by a panel. And there we are. Just a little bit with good old heat gun. A few seconds just to soften it, and away it comes. What would we do without oscillating cutters? So I've got this piece cut out. I'm cutting across here. I've had to move 30mm that way. So I've got this cut across the back, and then we've moved to there. I've also notched this piece out. I'll probably have a bit more to take out of this, and I've got a slight problem there. There's a bit of aluminium behind, which I'm leaving that to the last cut. Oh boy, what a mess. Right, we've got that lot cut out. I've got to start now cutting this piece out down here, and then I can start trying to fit the sink. Whew, wish me luck.
Why can't you use a jigsaw?
Eh?
Why can't you use a jigsaw?
I can now.
Well, I think you've destroyed my galley.
Yep.
That's a great big hole in the front. So what's next, boss?
I'll clear stuff away a little bit, and then I've got to disassemble the sink, daft as it sounds, to
Reassemble it.
reassemble it, or to fit it in, to try and get it in.
How can you disassemble the sink? It's a unit. It's one piece
No,
unit.
take the waste off.
Oh. Okay. Right, that's the first look I've seen of the sink, or, well, in the galley. What would he say if I said I don't like it? Can you see the look? I do. Right, go on then.
Right.
I was wrong.
The only issue I've got right now is down in this corner we have to tuck in underneath, so I'm going to have to take more of an angle out of this area here just to allow me to slide that in, and then I'll have to make another piece to go over that to repair what I've had to cut out. But apart from that, we're nearly there. So the only other issue I'm going to have is where this waste lifter lands, it'll be somewhere in round about this area, so I'm going to have to cut a piece away, and then it depends how I can disguise that, because this piece here is in my way. I think it's going to land just about on it. The other side where the tap goes, which is there, is fine. The waste, that's all going to be clear. So hey ho. And so there we are, that's that fitted in. That actually went a lot easier than I thought. So what we have to do next is recover the whole work surface so it's all cleaned down, and start with the sticky back plastic. Woohoo! So with a pair of scissors and a squeegee, managed to cover the work surface with marble. It's a product by DC Fix, which is designed for worktops. One thing I have found out though, never wipe it with acetone. Doesn't do it any good. So that's the modified waste outlet. I've shortened it. We've got the adapter down to 3/4. I've checked it, put a line on to line it all up, and that's been glued on with thickened epoxy. And that will just have to set. We've put plenty on and smeared it around just to make sure it only has to hold a small head of water, so it's not a big issue. And so I don't know what time it is, but it's 2 o'clock, so about 5 hours work. New sink and tap is in position. Not tested it yet because the drain's not connected. That's got to harden as the thickened epoxy, and we come round and round to where the hob unit is. So I think that's enough work for today.
What's left is Janet gets her cleaning gloves on.
Yeah, we've got dust everywhere now, and then the other jobs that we have to do is to refinish the fronts. So from this, I've not shown this before, but we've got a pop-out lock. Well, yesterday we finished the sink, and this morning I've just coupled the drain up, and that's all working nicely. So that little bodge did its job. Today I've just got to finish the frontage off here, and to do that I've got 2 colours, a dark grey which is the backing, and a light grey which is for the door facing, so that will go onto this facing here. So we've just got to strip this down now and recoat that, and then we'll redo all the back. One of the things you need to do is just give the surface a wipe with acetone just to degrease it. Now we just cut a piece bigger than you need, stick it on at the top, and then we'll smooth it out and pull the backing off and smooth down, getting all the air that's trapped behind it out of the way. And it's as simple as that. And then to trim it, I just cut down with a blade and then run with it at 90 degrees to the edge, and that just slices through. And you do that all the way around. And there we are, that's job done. That's a fuel pump running. I'm just doing a recirc on fuel on the starboard side. I like to do this periodically. So what I've got is my fuel pump is there. That's the return lead. So that's coming out of the fuel pump, that's returning to tank. And just here is my selector switch for between, this is going to the high pressure pump on the engine. I'll switch that off. So this is drawing fuel through from here, so that's coming through the filter and is being taken through the pump and back to tank. I'll just leave that running for a few hours.